Hello viewers, welcome to this video. In this video, we will be looking at enabling a feature gate called TTLAfterFinished. Okay, to give you some background, about few months ago, I did a video on Kubernetes jobs and cron jobs. So whenever you create a cron job or a job in your Kubernetes cluster, they run to completion. So they're not always running pod or something. It just runs to completion, and then the job will stay there until you go and manually delete those jobs. So I'm going to show you a way to automatically delete the jobs once they are complete. Okay, so for that we need to enable something called feature gates. So feature gates are something you will enable on your Kubernetes components like API server, controller manager, scheduler to enable certain features. It's like a switch turning on or off a particular feature. So in this case, we will be turning on a feature called TTL after finished or something. Let me check. So Kubernetes TTL controller. Yeah, TTL controller for finished resources. So we will be adding a feature gate. So we will be enabling a feature gate called TTL after finished. And then in the jobs configuration, the jobs manifest, we will be adding this under the job specification to say once the job is complete and after 60 seconds or after specified number of seconds, delete this job. We no longer need that job. So it will all make sense when I show you an example. Let me show my Kubernetes cluster, kubectl version minus short. I'm on server version 1.17.0, and if I go to my Kubernetes directory where I cloned my GitHub repository, Kubernetes YAMLs, so there is this manifest that I originally created to-job.yaml. So we did a video, didn't we? youtube.com. Okay, let's search. Ignore all these watch history. I've been watching those in the weekends. Kubernetes jobs. Cool, so that's the one, jobs and cron jobs. So that's the video I did. Whoa, that's 11 months ago. Okay, so in that video I used this manifest to-job.yaml, to-job.yaml. So that's a very simple job which starts a busybox container, echoes hello world, and then it just completes. That's it. Let's try and deploy that job and see what happens. kubectl get all, we don't have anything. kubectl create -f to-job. So we are just creating a job resource in Kubernetes cluster. So that's done. kubectl get all. So now we can see the container is getting created. That's the busybox container, and that's the job completions. So 0 completion, the job is completed. So now we can see the job is completed, but the job will stay there forever unless you go and delete that manually. So that's what we will be going to take a look. So we want, if you've got like loads and loads of jobs in your Kubernetes cluster that you want to delete it automatically after a certain amount of time, then we can use this feature gate. Alright, so kubectl get all, and the job is completed, but it will still be there unless you manually delete it. Okay, let's delete this time manually. kubectl delete job hello world. That's done. kubectl get all. That's gone. So we manually deleted the job, which also deleted the pod. Okay, but we want to do this automatically. That's when we will be enabling this feature gate called TTLAfterFinished. Okay, so how to enable the feature gate? So if you used my Vagrant environment to provision your Kubernetes cluster, then you can log into your kmaster and then update the manifest for the API server as well as the controller manager. Okay, let me show you. It will be easy for me to show instead of explaining things. So watch -x kubectl -n kube system get pods. Just watching. We will be updating the API server as well as the controller manager So log into the kmaster, the master machine, enter the password, login, and cd to etc Kubernetes manifests. And in here, I'll be updating these two manifests, Kube API server and the Kube controller manager. So we need to add this feature gate called the TTLAfterFinished to these two components, API server and the controller manager. Okay, let's do the API server first. vi kube API server.yaml. So that's the actual manifest file. Whatever changes you do to this manifest file, Kubernetes will detect this change and then it will restart this Kube API server pod. All right. So under the command here, so command is Kube API server, and we are passing a huge list of options. So anywhere under this, just add the option. So I'm going to add it under here. So it doesn't matter where you add, but you have to add feature gates equals the name of the feature gate, which is TTLAfterFinished. TTLAfterFinished. You have to pay careful attention to the case. TTLAfterFinished and equals true. So that's a boolean. You're either enabling or disabling a feature gate. So in our case, we are enabling this feature gate TTLAfterFinished. That's it. So save that, and you will temporarily lose connection to your Kubernetes cluster because it's updating the API server in the background. So while it's doing that, we will also update our Kube controller manager. Okay, so we are back. vi kube controller manager.yaml. Similarly, under Kube controller manager arguments, just anywhere, just add an argument, the same argument, minus minus feature gates equals TTL after finished equals true. Save that. That's it. Okay, we are done with our master machine. So now we can go ahead and create the resource and kubectl get all. Now let's try and deploy the same job again, but we need to do a little change. We need to add this under the specification. So let's copy that. So if I edit the job manifest under the spec, under the job spec, not the container spec, under the job spec, I'm going to add that TTL seconds after finished colon. I'm going to say 20 seconds after finished. I would like this job to be deleted 20 seconds after it has completed. All right, so let's save that. kubectl create -f. Do that. Watch -x. kubectl get all. All right, so that's already completed. The age is 7 seconds, 9 seconds. So if you keep watching this, after 20 seconds, the job is now complete, and after 20 seconds, the job will get deleted. It should get deleted automatically. Let's wait and see. Okay, so 20 seconds, 22 seconds. Yep, that's gone. That's cool. So that's the automatic way of getting rid of all your completed jobs and cron jobs by enabling this feature gate. So that's all I wanted to show you in this video, and hope you enjoyed this video. Please share it with your friends and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. If you've got any questions on this video, don't hesitate to let me know in the comments. I'll be happy to help you, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye bye.